Yes.
Hello,
Yeah,
Jamie.
You're all right. You're all right if you've got a track.
evening, Jamie.
Evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Hello, Jamie.
Now, don't forget, you've got a contracting company on here. If you need help with anything, contact your local contractor.
Yeah. And how's Jamie today?
Not too
Busy
bad.
day yesterday, mate?
It was a busy day yesterday, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that time of year or just problems?
No, what? Busy on the mop.
Busy on the mop. We had a fire at the store on Tuesday night.
Oh, yes. Yes, he said.
Yeah, so I was waiting for the insurance.
I told you yesterday. Jesus.
You did tell me yesterday, yeah, but was it closed at the time?
No, we still had staff in the store when the fire happened.
Store, right. And did I know what caused it?
No, they have no determination of cause as of yet.
Oh, wow.
So the scene, well, they were on shore. They were going through, what do you call it, batteries and stuff like that in the back shop. I'm thinking it might be something there. Or...
Right.
But the area where it started, they combed her down right to the floor. And the fire investigator did their thing, turned it over to us yesterday, and then the insurance people came in yesterday and they did their investigation as well. So now it's just wait for the insurance to come back and say yes, go ahead and start your restoration.
Right.
Did you do a lot of damage then?
Yeah, the fire was contained with the sprinkler, and it was really contained to like a 4-foot shelf, but smoke in the back shop was all the way out to the floor, right to the front of the store, and then because the sprinkler went off, the water was literally coming out to the front door too, so any boxes that were on the floor, like that kind of stuff, got wet. But yeah. So there's a lot to clean up, but it's not. It could have been a whole hell of a lot worse.
Not as bad as it. Yeah, it's not as bad as it could have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It will have been electrical then.
No, it wasn't
electrical. A lot of fires. It wasn't electrical.
It wasn't electrical. Yeah, it wasn't electrical. There was nothing of that, so they were going through the shells and what was there to see if there was something of a battery origin or.
Oh, I see.
Like
right.
Those, like the lithium ions or.
Oh, like something in a toy or something.
Yeah, there was like batteries back in some of that spot for like drills and tools. Yeah. So
yeah. I'm with you.
Yeah. Anyway.
Don't tell me you had a toy Tesla.
Yeah. Yeah, the real ones blow up all the time. Catch on fire.
It's quite funny because all these people are being all holier than thou about driving their electric cars and their Teslas in particular. And now they can't afford to insure the fucking things because the insurance companies are going, yeah, this is a high-risk car now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
People are getting quotes for 5,000.
They're getting quotes.
They are.
5,000.
5? What? To insure a Tesla?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, well, I'm not sure if it was a Tesla, it was an electric car.
I'd rather have a RS3 Audi for if I was paying that kind of insurance.
I'd rather have a 72 Ford Mustang.
Well, okay, yeah.
If we're going to rather then.
It's the same sort of thing, but over different thing, isn't it? You can't drive a 73 Mustang round here. Too big.
Well, you could, but it would cost you.
Well, no, it's not that. It's the size of it, Johnny. And it'd be left-hand drive as well. So you'd be on the wrong side of the road. So
wrong side for you, maybe.
Right, as long as you back up everywhere, you'll be fine.
No, it's too big to go Larry round here, whereas an RS3 is just perfect.
Anybody have any jobs? Mr. Johnny V, contracting, do you have any jobs?
I've just asked them if they would like a contractor, but they have said no.
I don't think I've got anything to do really.
Well, at the moment, I'm pretty much sorted. I'm doing a contract myself, so.
And yeah.
I
was about to do.
I don't know. I can't see.
Should have bought a tractor with lights, Johnny.
Yeah, they do come with lights these days, you know.
Nah. Waste of power. Oh, I did a contract last time I was playing. I haven't claimed it yet. Field 4. Okay. But I got all the bales off it. I don't know. Where the feck is field 4? Up there. Okay, must be. That's what I have. With my wee little torch, I cannot see any bales. So there's a thing. Must have done it. Okay, good. I'll collect that. Add to my millions. No real decent contracts out there.
There's a lot of billing.
I see that, but they're not really worth much, are they?
Yeah, they are, because you get a lot of money for the extra silage bales, Johnny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know that.
You normally only run the trailer load in and the rest is yours.
Yeah, I know. I've done a few of those on here. 111. Where is 111? One, and 1 is the 117, 116, 4, 5, 13. Oh, come on. Where's 111? Oh, that's 112. So
down by the lake, right above the 112.
Oh, yeah, on the lake. Oh, yeah, I might go and do that. Okay, 111. Yeah.
Is it is it wheat, Johnny?
No, it's a ploughing contract, mate.
Oh, okay.
I'll find the right icon. 111. Oh shit, I just accidentally accepted 2. Bastard. Hey Jamie, do you want to do a baling contract?
The sweet sugar of your voice. Yes, Donnie, I'll help you with the banning contract.
It's field 32, apparently.
Okay.
Field 32, mow the grass, dry it with a tedder and bale it. Take the bales to the sell everything. The sell everything. Ooh. Okay.
All right. So what? You didn't accept equipment. You just accepted the contract. Yes?
Yeah, it was an accident, mate. I accepted the job. Jesus, that's dark.
So you're not getting the X, the big M, or whatever it is.
Well, no, not now. Not since I did that.
Cheap. Dogger, turn some lights on in your shed, would you? Jesus.
Oh, they're there somewhere. Press R, mate, when you're at the light switch. There you go.
Here we go.
The front mower and tractor are out here with the baler on the back. You could leave the baler behind and go and grab the rear mower that's at the shop.
Okay. Ooh, big girl.
Yeah. Oh, what a pain in the butt. I'm sorry about that.
That's all right. Gives you something to do.
Oh, it's getting lighter. There comes the sun.
Yeah, here comes the sun.
Here comes
Another-
the sun.
another-
Do-do-do-do.
We'll be there, boys. That will be proper daylight.
No. I need to TED me.
I've got a tether if you want one, Johnny.
No. I need one anyway, just in case I get a contract.
It's
just-
the wrong time of year.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
contracting, it's always possible. Wonka.
Yeah,
I've got
Wonka.
something to do, Johnny, if you're interested.
Bought my shiny metal ass. What is that? Oh, that's a baby. God, that's a baby. No. Go for the old standard. Alright. Yeah, you can. Alright. Oh, Jesus, I can almost see.
Yeah, it's getting there, isn't it, Johnny? Another couple of minutes and we should be by about 9:30. It should be brilliant sunshine. 22 degrees, just like it is over here today.
Till the rain clouds move in and it starts pouring rain.
No,
Oh,
no, no, no.
Mr. Sunshine, listen to it, would you?
Really nice day today. Been
Yeah, we had a really nice day as well.
spring-like. Almost spring-like. Because I cut my grass, I've been out the front clearing the bit of ground across the road, which now looks very tidy.
So your neighbours are happy with you today?
I think my neighbours are happy with me most days, Scrum. Even the guys on the push bikes come by and go, thanks for doing that. 'Cause I
What are they all high? They growing weed in the backyard. Neighbours are always happy. What the hell? Are you
I
giving
cleared-
free weed? Keep them
cleared-
happy, I see.
Cleared all their cycle track. Or cycle
Oh,
lane, put it that way.
Yeah.
Make the place a bit tidier. It's funny actually because all the stuff that's in the way is all leaf mould. It's all because no one's cleared the leaves.
Yeah.
Winter after winter after winter. And the soil is just like compost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
it would
leaves
be
fermented for a big.
So once you get all the stuff off the top, you know, once you get all the ivy and the crap that's growing on top of it, chop that down with a strimmer and then I overed it up with the mower.
Yeah.
I just went over it with a grass rake, and it virtually levelled the whole lot out
Nice.
because it was so loose.
There's so much mulch on top.
Yeah, it is. Just that's exactly what it is. Mulch. Really.
Yeah.
Really good quality soil. So I just raked it around a bit, and when I've been walking the dog, I've been picking the grass seed off. Where we've
Back
been
in a
over.
minute, fellas. Go make a coffee.
Okay.
So I'm just going to roller it down and then throw a load of grass seed on it and see what happens. If it takes, it'd be good. It'll look quite tidy. Some of these hills are crippling, aren't they? I'm glad I've done the upgrade on the tractor.
Oh, I need a bigger one, but I got no money for it.
Yeah, well, I splashed out last week. I got myself a 7R.
Oh, these hills, they're. Oh.
Yeah, and we are ripping up the hill with the
I'm using the Pottinger mower, which needs about 250 horses, and I only got 188. So it's struggling a bit.
You want to borrow my Massey? I'm pretty sure that's a bigger engine.
Yeah, well, It's okay.
Have a look.
I mean, the field's not that big. It just takes a bit longer.
Yeah. It achieves the end result, it's just slower, whereas this thing's just flying along here. And the last time I cut it with the other John Deere that I had, which was 200 horse.
So yeah, my mass is only 150.
Whereas this thing, I think, is 300 and so. I haven't bothered tuning it yet.
Well, there is a fend in seal, but that's not gonna cut it.
Fin.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, if you need a light duty tractor, that's your man.
baby one. That's a baby.
Yeah, I sold it.
I thought it was going to be a 1050 or something. Might be interesting.
No, I sold it because it was the one I used just for the pallets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But when I bought it at the start, it wasn't the sale, so
Yeah.
it was very cheap when I bought it.
Yeah.
You buy a 1050 on this map, you're going to be like Clarkson's farm.
Yeah, but that's what we like to be. We like to have an edge. A bit like Clarkson. Do you know what I mean? He likes an edge.
I read an article that he's possibly going to have to give it all up.
Really?
Yeah, well, he just can't make any money. Every time he tries to do something, obviously West Oxford District
the council just keep shafting him, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's my local district council as well.
Oh, is it right? Okay.
Yes,
So,
it's yeah.
it's crazy, really, because, like, you know, although he is a bit of a thing, he is trying to improve the life, you know, of the farmers round there.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
His idea of selling their produce and using it in the restaurant, I think, is a great idea.
Well, it makes logical sense, doesn't it?
It really
Well,
is.
that's to me.
There's the word you had, is the logical sense.
And the thing is, you know, like it's not costing money to transport it miles. You know, it's a perfect situation, really. And it's probably going to be good quality gear as well.
Would have thought so, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if they know that the end product where people locally are going to be eating it, they're going to try and go out their way to make it that much tastier.
Over here, there is a hell of a lot of local farmers that provide local shops.
Yeah, there is quite a few here. Where I live.
Where I live, we don't have that many
butchers.
butchers anymore.
It's not that. No, we don't.
But there's a lot of farmers that just sell their own meat at their own farm.
Yeah. Well, I think the what kills it over here is the
Regulations.
And
Yes.
also,
Well,
back in the
regulations plus young
Back
people
in the-
just don't want to do it anymore.
but back in the day, Scrump, you would have had an abattoir almost
Every town.
in every town.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would have just gone to the local town. Like I had a mate lived in Swafford, and he used to take his pigs to a slaughterhouse in Deering, which was just up the road, probably 10, 15 miles maybe. And then for some reason they shut the slaughterhouse, and the nearest place to take it was King's Lynn, which was getting on for 30 miles away.
Yeah.
You know, so just popping up the road to the slaughterhouse suddenly became a major effort, because you were doing, you had to truck it there.
Yeah.
Because it then became
More expensive.
more expensive, and also if you were going there, you might as well take a load more. You know, because of all the going up and down. Whereas before he was doing 2 or 3 at a time. You know, then he had to buy a bigger trailer so he could do 10 or 12. So it just don't make sense.
Well, I'm hopefully getting the whole cow off a local farmer.
Do you say
I'm just
that?
I'm just waiting for him to get back to me about timescales.
Yeah. You see, that's where it all went wrong as well.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure back in the day, probably the farmers culled them themselves.
Oh, they did, yeah.
You know,
A lot of them did, anyway.
for
Yeah.
abattoir and all
I kept my lamb local. He's my mechanic, and he keeps a flock of sheep.
that. Right.
And yeah, saw him the other day and said I'll have 2 off you next time.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, it's, you know, I got a brother.
What
who
we
lives
used to do,
in Zealand. Oh, go on, John.
what we used to do, we would buy lambs or calves off the farmers, the runts. You wouldn't be able to do it over there. You got no land, but we just get a couple of runt lambs or something and let them roam around the backyard.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and they'd grow up into sheep, and then
Yeah.
we'd get someone to come around and butcher them for us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And with the calves, we let them grow up to be, you know, small cows.
Well, like I was saying,
And most of the farmers around here, when they had runts, they would just give them to us.
Yeah.
Because all they were going to do was hit them on the back of the head,
Back of the
you
head,
know,
yeah.
while they were,
Yeah, yeah. Get rid of the carcass.
yeah.
As I was saying, my brother lives in New Zealand, and he's got pigs.
Big bagger, yeah.
And he over there, he can't. If he raises an animal that's his, in order to slaughter, there's a load of rigmarole.
But
So
there is
what-
here, I think.
So what they do is he sells the piglets at something like 10 weeks old or something to whoever, and they then pay him to rear it. And then
Right.
when it goes for slaughter, he gets so much on the kilo
Yeah, yeah.
on top as like a bonus. And he said that the meat works out, doing it that way, works out under half the price of buying it in a butcher shop.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have to have, like, you know, masses of inspections and everything else.
No.
Because he's not raising his animals.
Gizmo,
Yo.
this field you're in now,
Yeah.
trying to get into it here to get across to the field for the contract. Gate here,
Right.
where do I get into this other field?
Right. To get into this field, where are you? Hang on.
I'm just right in front of you here. Or right behind you to the side.
Have a look. Oh, you're in the blue.
Yeah.
25. I don't know how I got. Oh yeah, there's a gate. There's a gate in the corner somewhere. Right, you're down there. Oh no, that's me.
Gate into that one there.
There's a gate in the. There's a gate here where I am. Where are you? Right, I'm by a gate. Yeah, you're over there. See here?
Yeah, that's good.
That's the gate.
Gate, but how to get into this? I'm trying to find the friggin' gate.
Well, your road where you are now. Right, there's a gate in the bottom right corner. Go through there into the next field, and then there's a gate halfway down on the left onto the road.
So you're saying take a right on this road right here?
So if you're on the road coming up, where are you?
Straight ahead of you. I just turned down.
Let me have a look. Oh right, no, come down past 23, and you got to turn into 24 near where that little track is. Yeah, and then
Oh,
when
okay.
you come in,
Okay.
put a hedge on the inside and go through that gate. Where's the contract?
Right, it's in the field behind you. Okay, I'm good now.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. That color of grass there, which you're doing now, that's conditioned grass, eh, Gizmo?
That's what grass?
Conditioned.
Conditioned? It's it.
Got no idea, mate. I just
The
cut
dark grass isn't, the light grass is.
So what do I want here? Do I want light grass or dark grass?
You want light.
How do you know what's what?
Well, unconditioned grass is really grass coloured, so
Right,
it's quite dark.
according to this, oh no.
So
According to this, it says without conditioner if I press the button, so it must be conditioned. So do we need that for silage?
Not really. You want wet grass for silage, which is unconditioned.
Right, okay.
But what we
That's what I've been doing anyway.
But we want hay, right? This
Yeah.
contract.
Yeah, for hay I've been using the conditioner.
So I want it to be light for that.
yeah.
Yeah. So
I
it's in the
put it-
F1 menu.
I put it on conditioned even for silage. It just makes it go quicker.
Okay, so Johnny, there's some of this that went dark green to start.
So it doesn't matter then.
Well,
So with conditioners, okay to just leave it all the time.
yeah, that's what I do. I just condition it all the time. As far as I understand it, in real life, silage isn't made with wet grass. You know, like fresh cut. They don't cut it and then immediately bale it up as silage bales. They'll leave it a day or so just to dry off a little bit.
Right.
Then they'll, yeah. I think that's the idea behind the conditioned grass.
What's the field like to mow, Jamie?
She's got a little bit of a hill to it, but no problems.
Good.
I'll probably have to TED that stuff at the first twice to get it to turn to hay, will I?
Yeah. At least
Edit.
once.
Well, you have to ted it once, or it won't be, eh?
No, but
At least.
I didn't have conditioner on when I first started the first pass.
I don't think it'll make any difference.
Okay.
I think
It'll turn to hay.
ted
Okay.
it. Yeah, pretty sure. It shouldn't. If it was realistic, you'd have to leave it for, if it's a good day, you'd have to leave it for a day at least and then turn it again.
Yeah.
Because we used to have to ted 2-3 times sometimes, depending on what sort of weather it was. You don't want wet grass with much more moisture in it to turn it into hay, otherwise they turn into little atomic bombs.
Possible fireballs.
Yes. Especially if you stack them up in a shed and it's wet hay. They don't like that much.
No.
You'll be able to remove them if you own the land, you can. Okay. All right. Not in the right spot.
I'll go to the other side of the field, I think.
Well, there you go.
You
Yeah,
first
okay.
need to fill the baler with that great. Can you fill the baler when it's like on 5%? Can you add more,
Yeah.
or can you take the last 5% out and put new
Yep.
in? Because
Yep.
I didn't get the trigger for that. I went to the field when it was only 3%, but I couldn't add more AppRam from 3% to 100.
Oh, you should be able to.
Yeah, you should be able to know.
Did you own the net wrap you were trying to fill?
Yeah, definitely, because it's on my own phone. I'll try it again now, because I'm 0 now, so it should fill.
Yeah, it should fill, yeah.
But I wanted to fill it before I went over there, and it didn't work.
And it should, mate. Should be able to, even if it's 90%, you should be able to add another 10.
Did you have a full crew on last night, or?
You were missing.
Yeah, pretty much. Everyone else was there.
Was Brummy there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, was he?
in.
Good.
And he was in fine voice. Wasn't he?
Well, it was a little moany, but it was in good
Yeah, but
voice.
he was in fine voice, the old Brummy.
Yep.
Yesterday.
Still in
Yeah.
pain.
Doing well. But he's still suffering. But he said he wasn't as bad as he had been.
Oh, Jesus.
Pain.
The week before, when I talked to him on Discord, cried. He sounded like he was in so much pain, you just wanted to put him out of his misery.
Oh, was it his back?
He fell down the stairs, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
Went downstairs and done it.
Back, ribs, everything, all over.
I don't think he went to hospital.
No,
No,
he
I
didn't.
remember
He
you saying.
tried to. He tried to. He rang. He wanted to go and see the doctor. He rang. Oh, it'll be 3 weeks. Hey?
3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. That's as soon as he could get in. I said to him, well, if over here, if you're badly in a bad way, you just go to the hospital in the emergency.
He should have rung 111, got his doctor for a start.
Yeah,
And
doctors do emergency shit.
111 would have just said, we'll send an ambulance. Job done.
Yeah.
If you try and run it through it's not a GP problem, a back, a fall down the stairs. It's paramedic stuff.
Yeah.
Basically,
But even
mate,
so, over here, you would just go into the hospital, tell them what you've done, and you'd sit there for maybe an hour or something, and a doctor will get to you.
Yeah, but that would be same as going to A&E. But basically, mate, he didn't want to go to hospital.
I don't think he did.
Because the cop out is, the doctors couldn't see me. But it wasn't the thing. If you'd rung 111, which is like the non-emergency first ambulance,
Yeah.
and told them your things and said you'd fallen down the stairs and your ribs ache, they'd have had an ambulance to you within like 20 minutes.
Well, he could hardly breathe.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If
He was
told
in
them
that
on the
much
phone,
pain.
they would have had an ambulance to him within 20 minutes and lifted him out of there into A&E. But he didn't want to go to hospital. That's why he went the doctor route.
The doctor would have done if they had seen him and sent him to hospital.
Exactly. They would have just said to him, "You got to go to A&E."
I was quite worried when I was talking to him. It sounded like, the fact that he could barely breathe, it sounded like a rib. It lodged itself in his lungs.
Yeah.
Bloody idiot. And I said to him last night, so how long has it been? And he said 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And you're still in pain. Yeah. Well, why didn't you make that appointment at the doctor? You'd be seeing him now. It's been 3 weeks. He could at least check you over.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
If he'd gone to the doctors, the doctor would have just sent him for an X-ray.
Yeah.
And then probably A&E as well.
Yeah, probably.
Just to check him out properly.
Well, yeah, because the doctor can't actually send you to for an X-ray as an emergency. He can send you as a.
He can book you for an X-ray. They book me.
Yeah, but that would be a non-emergency booking for an X-ray. So you just.
Yeah, but it didn't take that long. It was only like 2 days.
Really? Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, well, maybe I'm just lucky. But
it does depend where you are in the
surgery that I moved to wasn't a patch on my old doctor, but all of a sudden they got took over by another practice.
Right.
And all of a sudden they seem to have totally raised their game.
Yeah.
And they really are quite good, to be honest.
I know where he's coming from. I hate going to the doctor. I hate hospitals. Absolutely loathe.
You know what I mean?
And oh yeah,
a back is not something you mess about with.
but I would have done the same as him.
And
honestly,
you've only got one back. You know what I mean? You need to make sure you keep it in good nick.
Yeah, mine's fucked, so I don't care.
Well,
Can't get any more fucked. But I don't ring, don't go to the doctor, don't do anything until I'm on my bloody deathbed, usually.
Yeah, but
That's normal.
normal.
I know that's stupid.
Normal human behaviour, John. I had this with my mum all the time. She would say, I'm all right. And then all of a sudden, you think, you're not all right, I'm calling 111. Next thing you know, you got paramedics at the door, carting her off,
Yeah.
And it's just. Whereas if she'd said in the first place, or not feeling too good, you could have got a doctor out. He'd have
Yeah,
gone,
no
oh yeah, she's got this, that, and the other, blah blah blah. Give her these pills, she'll be fine. Yeah, and it wouldn't have been a problem. But by the time you realise it is a problem, it has become a real problem. You know.
Yeah, I know.
And it's just 5 times as bad as it should be. You know,
Should
which is
have
wrong.
been.
Yeah, should have been. That's it. Yeah.
I'm guilty of it.
But you couldn't get it for her head.
Most humans are guilty of it,
You know,
Johnny.
and
Of
that's
course,
it,
there is always the one that, if its fingers hurts, is already calling the doctor, but most of them don't.
yeah. Where is it? Oh, is that it? Yep. Oh,
I've got great respect for doctors and nurses, but I've no desire to interact with them.
Yeah.
Even though they've just saved my foot, you know, and my ability to walk, I still rather not see them.
They did tell me the feeling was mutual.
Yeah. They love me, mate. They love me.
I know they did.
They probably had a good laugh there.
Yeah, no, I'm still seeing the nurses now. They come in and check on me, which is very nice of them.
Yeah.
Super strength, Wonko.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What happened to Wonko?
I just couldn't be asked to drive back in the field to get one bale. Oh, I've cheated.
They call that lazy.
Yes.
You had just one extra bale still in the field then. Or you just forgot it.
No, I was being very lazy and loading the bales over the hedge,
Ah,
and I just couldn't quite get the last bale. And then, as I threw the bale, it knocked another bale, which then went onto the trailer. So now I've got 2 bales on the wrong side of the hedge.
That'll teach you.
No, I doubt it.
Or not.
or
well,
not. They get super strength again.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're on about. I'm just a farmer going about his business.
Yeah.
Nothing to see here.
Good to see you. Yeah.
One finished. No, plowing. No. Let's look at this.
I'd like to know what setting changed in my computer for these flickering trees again.
Flickering trees.
Yeah.
Ooh, I haven't seen
Did
that
you
for
have a
a
look
very
at
long
the
time.
settings?
Sorry, John.
Like in the game, have you looked at the settings at the game in the game menu?
At the start, yeah, I looked to see. There's nothing that I can see that was changed. I'm gonna have to do
Do you have anti-aliasing on?
Ooh, I think so.
Turn it off and try. That's all I can suggest.
Yeah.
I know when I reinstalled FarmSim a couple of weeks back, yeah, that was all turned on when I went in. The game automatically synced it as very high, or whatever the top setting is. And I thought, let me go through all these settings, and it had anti-aliasing on, turned that off, and a couple of other things I turned to medium. I'd already been in the game, playing it, and I thought, I haven't checked, and I checked, and the game was running fine, nice and smooth, everything looked good, but there's settings in there I normally don't have on, and that's one of the ones I go for.
I'll check that to see whenever I get out.
What made you reinstall it?
Because everything just went berserk in it.
Oh, right.
And that's when I fixed the issue with your server.
All that swearing and stress, and it was nothing to do with me or my servers.
No, it wasn't. It had to do with FarmSim.
It's to do with Giant and their update.
Yep,
Who knew? Wonka.
I know. I will try and remember to put the feed mix file in for next week.
And your what for your
The Maze Plus, so
Hey,
I can
wow.
be
Uh,
I can't wait for that, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, I can't either. I'm dying. Can you add it now? I'm
Now-
dying out.
Now we know it. Now we know it works. Or it's gonna work.
Well, I did think it was bloody weird that it worked for everybody else but not Johnny. I must admit. I was confused. Mind you, that's not unusual.
Gizmo, I'm just gonna leave
Oh, yeah.
this rake in the top of field 25
Yeah, no problem whatsoever.
just before you come by and see it and call the local constabulary to.
To remove it.
How's it going with your pigs there, Gizmo?
Am I what?
With your pigs?
I haven't started yet.
You start. Okay.
Oh, Wonko, can you add those two mixing pack?
If everybody just gives me their links again, when we
that's
finish
it.
tonight or early tomorrow morning, I will
We'll put it in.
put it in. Because I won't remember who wants what.
Which
otherwise.
or what? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God.
Yeah, more work, Johnny, for you.
I know.
It's no good, is it?
Uh,
The IT staff these days.
I mean, yeah, I changed server 3 pissing times as well. Fucking hell, Johnny.
well,
I
at least you've got a decent server now, one that doesn't judder
I know.
and lag out.
It's quite amazing, isn't it? The lengths she went to.
Wonko didn't go to any lengths.
Oh, just whole Saturday afternoons wasted.
He was bending over backwards, mate, to try and
Oh, yeah.
tease you. And look what happened. Nothing.
Well, Giants fixed it in the end.
Giants fixed it in the end. Just
Yep.
outrageous. But I'll buy a pressure washer.
So just for an FYI, that unconditioned grass, I had to change it to tether settings to conditioned, and run over to bring it up to conditioned, and now I'll have to go back over to change it to hay.
Yes, yeah, I didn't
What a
know that.
load of garbage. Jesus Christ.
No, you don't. I know what you mean, Jamie, but you could have just set it instantly towards on hay, and it would have done hay the first time.
Okay, so you can you can go
on the
straight.
tether.
Oh, so you can select hay on the tether.
Yes, you could. You have to
Well,
if you want to
I
make
did-
hay.
I
Okay.
didn't select anything and I made hay.
Oh,
You might
there
have
you
been
go.
lucky then.
Okay.
Yeah, I must have been lucky.
The old Maze Plus strikes again.
No, it's nothing to do with Maze Plus. We haven't got that in it, have we?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
Maze
we,
Plus.
haven't got the special edition.
We haven't got the recipe, altered
I haven't
recipe.
got the special recipes, but the rest of Maze
It
Plus
looks
is still in here doing wonderful job.
It is, Johnny.
Bloody oath.
I'm glad you appreciate that.
Yes.
Right, pressure washers would come under miscellaneous, wouldn't
No.
they? No? What would they come under? Pressure washers.
I think it come into shed for
Workshops.
some reason.
No, if you look in, see if you got one.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Would it come under tools or would it not come under? Actually,
Yeah.
the easiest
Not sure.
way to find out is to go
Never look,
yeah.
is to go
because
in
I've usually got one.
tools.
Miscellaneous, I have got one, and it is not listed in miscellaneous.
Right.
It's a placeable,
funny
so it
thing.
wouldn't be
Tell
listed.
you, will it tell you you've got one if you
Yeah.
if you look in the shop?
Shouldn't.
Yeah, if you go to placeables, right,
Yeah,
and you
I've
go
got
to
that.
tools,
Yeah, and it's the first one. I know
yeah,
it
but it doesn't tell you own one. No,
It doesn't.
No.
no, it relies on your memory to remember that you actually had one.
Right. Well, my memory,
That's strange, Johnny, that you
my
still know it.
memory on this map, I can't remember if I've got one.
Well, I'll get another one, mate.
No, I've got one on the single player.
Doesn't matter. Who's that down there? Doing a contract? I don't know. Where are you?
140 and 139, you mean?
Yeah,
That's me.
hello. That looks like, how the hell do I get to you with the baler, mate?
Okay, come down. Come straight down where you are. And turn on field 23. Turn in that laneway.
Yeah, and then you have to pay me.
Oh, right. You're going to charge the man that did a contract for you for
I've got
free.
nothing. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I'll probably be 20 years' time. He'll still be saying that.
Yep.
Hey,
Bloody oath.
he'll be saying, "Oh, don't you remember? I done a contract for you for free."
Yeah.
Jesus, 20
Come
years
straight
time.
down and turn it field doodaddy.
Right,
So
I've got this
do a hard left there. Go down that laneway.
Okay.
We'll probably be still playing the same map in
What-
20 years time.
I'm still moaning about.
No, it's
And then in
No.
field 24, you're going to
plus.
turn right into field 24.
Moaning about Mains Plus.
Got to know where field 24 is. Oh yeah, I see field 24. It's coming up. I've got to turn into that. Where's the entrance for that?
how long have we been playing Farm Sim then, Johnny?
Oh God knows, mate. I've been playing since 2013. 2 weeks after 2013 was released. So at least 10 years, I would say.
Yeah, I mean, how long since we've been playing together?
Oh, 5 or 6 years. 6 years maybe.
That's what I was trying to. I can't fucking remember.
Well, I've been streaming for 5 or 6 years.
And you started when you met Ice on PCSG, didn't you?
Yeah.
and then I joined you on some of the streams after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So around about 6 years, I would say. All right, now come through this field and I head somewhere.
Come straight up the road, by the edge of the road on the field side, though. There's a gate on that corner.
There's a gate.
20 years doesn't seem that long.
No. There's a gate. There's no gate here, mate.
No, you're going the wrong way, that's why.
Wading this way.
Hey, come on now. I'm
Come off
going
the road
where...
and go back. And then you
Go
through
back up. You told me to
go
turn
left.
into field 23.
No, I
And
told
I
you
did.
into field 24.
And then you turn
Then go up to
left,
field
right.
23 in this corner where I am here.
Go
See-
into field 24. I'm into field 24.
Exactly. Now go to field 23 from 24. Turn to your left, you'll see me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they're not giving
Gizmo,
you
organise your gates better. This is ridiculous.
Mate, you got to remember this is an Irish map.
Bloody
There
hell.
will be no logic to any of it.
No, there isn't.
But it works.
They've probably been drinking some good Irish whiskey when making it.
Yeah.
Or Guinness.
Guinness, yeah.
I probably had a few Guinness while I've been
Hey,
out.
did you take this or did Wonko?
You know what?
What? Who?
This isn't your field. Keep coming before we complain.
What's that?
Oh, this isn't the field.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's my
Yeah.
field.
Oh, God.
So
Wonko was helping now, I see.
so now you can drop your baler and pick up your rake.
It's not Wonko, it's my field, John.
I was gonna say, how
Haven't
come
you
we
raked
getting dragged
it
into this?
I thought you raked it.
Why am I dragged into
raked or
this?
tedded anything yet, I only cut it.
Uh,
I'm just prepping the equipment, before I put it away.
I don't know what that means. I don't do that shit.
Just giving it a little service and a quick wash down, even though we ain't got a lot of money left.
No, I'm really low on money as well.
We're coming up to the time of year when it's silage selling, so we're not too...
I'm not doing any good as a contractor. Maybe I should start a player bank. Low interest rates.
Play a bank.
Yep. I'll loan you money.
Loan me money. Yeah.
Okay, so this is going to be a pain in the rectum.
All I can say is I blame whoever took the contract.
That was an accident.
That was an accident, though, Jane. You
Yeah.
got to remember that.
Yeah, come on.
Come on. You got to give
I
me
double clicked when I should have single clicked.
a single click, yeah. That's it.
Oh,
We've
come
all-
on.
We've all done that, Jamie, haven't we? Double clicked instead of single clicked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, ask Gizmo to hire a sunflower contract with equipment.
Yeah, that's right. We did. But it's all right. We recouped on the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it harvested for free.
No, we got different server, John. We took them.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Right, my little beauty. It's ready.
You're going to have to do some more remodelling in this yard. It's just
Yeah.
difficult to get around in some places.
It certainly is. Well, fortunately, my remodeled yard is not too bad.
I haven't done much modeling. I placed a couple of things, but that's about it. I will have to do more modeling now.
Yeah, but we need money to do that.
Yeah. And money is very low at the moment.
Right.
The only reason I'm doing a contract right now is because I need money.
Talk about confusing.
You're confused?
Yeah, well, while I was waiting to do, what was I waiting to do? Oh yeah, I was in single player before we came in here.
I am.
I was testing that back on the site. And I was doing something and I come to use the same implement. I've gone back to the shed and it's not there.
Oh, bloody stole it, mate.
No, I'll put it in a different shed on
Oh, yeah. Just to keep it interesting.
No, because just literally because I've not been on the test match for ages,
Oh, yeah.
and it's a week since I've been on this one.
Every
Wait,
time I
2
go
weeks.
to a different part of this farm, I find some fucking grass I haven't baled up.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. I just cut across him. Oh no, he was going that way anyway.
You better be happy that you already cut it, Marco.
Yes. Oh yeah, I'm very happy. I've just sold 2 trailer loads, got 46,000 in total.
For silage.
Yeah, and I've got.
Not a good time of year though, is it?
Yeah, I'm getting a bit worried about the amount of bales I've got lying around this place.
If they're in
Yeah,
the
you don't have a bale shed, do you?
Oh,
No,
you don't have a bale ship.
it's all freestanding.
Flag City.
Too
Or it
bad.
could be.
Could be. That's why I thought I'd sell a couple of trailer loads.
I'm going
Yeah.
to I'm going to jump out and change that anisotropy filtering off and see if it changes.
But yeah, try it, mate. Andy
Oh,
Owen.
changing your settings.
Yeah. It's worth a try. It may not be the cause, but it's worth trying.
No, because it's funny. Remember, Brummy had that trouble on UMRV. Like, would look a certain direction, would start, and look another direction, would stop.
Yeah. The Brummy has problems all the time, even in real life.
What's that, Gizmo?
Is that the problem you're getting?
Yeah, like it's when you're looking off and then look in the stream there, it's flickering. But if I turn and look another direction for a second, it seems to slow down and stop.
No, I ain't got enough bandwidth to watch the stream like this. I'm just about managed playing the game at the minute. And talking.
Have they fixed? Oh, you're streaming too, are you, Jamie?
Yes, yeah.
Have they fixed your internet yet, Gizmo, or
mate,
not?
No, we're still waiting for the tree cutting gang to come down and clear the.
Oh, that's right. You did say that the other day. Yeah.
By the time they get here, Johnny, there won't be any leaves on the trees.
Yeah.
And they will tell you what's the problem. I don't see any branches
They will turn
on.
up and go, mate. I can't see what the problem is. None of the trees are touching your cable.
Yeah.
And I go, well, I told you that because I cut them all down last winter. I did tell them on the phone. It's just because this dickhead was from contractors.
I'll be right back.
It wasn't the in-house engineers that did it. Because they came along and done next doors and they were in and out in 2 hours. They put a new cable up to the pole and fitted all this stuff on the inside, all in one hit.
Oh, righto.
Yeah, that's off, Johnny. Multi-sampling
it is.
anti-aliasing's off, and then post-process anti-aliasing. I don't know what that is.
That's off too. Okay. What else could it be?
No, that post-process that was on TAA temporal. I'll turn it off and see.
Oh yeah, I've still got that running on mine.
Okay.
Not saying that you can try it with it off or not, but you can try. I don't know. Brummy fixed it by turning his graphics down because, lo and behold, his supercomputer couldn't handle everything on max.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember
said,
that.
Turn it down. No, the computer's good enough. Turn it down, turn it down, turn it down. All right, I'll turn it down. Oh, that's fixed it. And does the game look any worse? I can't tell.
Yeah, well,
That's right.
Yeah.
How many
It's
weeks
no-
did we put up with that?
Oh, no. It's so hard to tell the difference between very high and max. Even medium and very high, it's quite hard to tell the difference.
Yeah. It only seems
Anyway,
to
I'll be
make
right
a lot
back.
of difference, Johnny, if you're
I'm back.
streaming.
Hey,
You know, the YouTube videos look a lot better.
yeah.
If they're like, if you watch a Farmer Klein YouTube video, he does 4K,
Yeah.
and they look a lot better than say someone else who's not doing that.
Oh, yeah, I know. I can't run 4K.
But actually,
my
when you're playing
processing
the
isn't good
game,
enough.
but when
Yeah.
you're playing the game, it really doesn't notice that much.
No, I don't think you can play the game in 4K. You can stream it in 4K. I don't think you can play it in 4K.
I've got no idea.
No, I'm not sure either. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right, on my way back in, see what happens here.
So have you been closed in the shop, Jamie?
Yeah, we haven't opened. We had the fire Tuesday evening, like 7 o'clock, and we haven't been open since. And I don't think I'll be open next week either. Like, it's
Really?
yeah, inside the store. We still have to like get them in to scrub floors and clean up. But they vacuumed the water up that night. They come in that night to do the floors with the shop vac with the big vans.
Yeah.
But inside the store, I've got to go through stuff now. Like, I got clothing that I sell there, so some of that clothing, it's all gonna have to come because it's got smoke in it. Yeah, but now we got to figure what we can keep and not keep, and they're gonna put air scrubbers in to see if they can pull the smell out. What it reminds you, if you ever sit around a campfire with a blanket on or a jacket on, then you hang it in the closet, then you go a couple of weeks later to the closet, open the closet, and you get that smell, eh?
The smell.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a great shame.
Different for me. I was in the first truck going down.
So did you change anything else, Jamie?
No,
Just that.
Just that. I set my settings back from custom to just the high, not the very high, but where I had the custom. So I'll see when I come in here now what it does.
Yeah.
So how are you getting on, Wonko? You had a busy week?
Not busy, but busy enough and pretty stress-free. So yeah.
You got rid of Wix, have you? Completely?
Yes.
Good.
That's probably why it was a nice stress-free week, even though
Yeah. You were. Yeah.
I could have done more, but it was just nice not to be fair.
Some weeks it's alright, but he's back a bit.
Yeah. I mean, we sorted our storage container out,
Did you
loaded
get
the
your
vans up.
computer booted?
Yeah, I've got both running Linux, Mint. Taught the boy how to use it. Set some files up.
Yep.
And all
Did
ready
he
for
enjoy?
He's a bit of a Luddite. He's not.
No, I know, that's what you said. You said he's not gonna enjoy me telling him, and I'm not gonna enjoy him telling him.
In fairness, he was all right. He was all right actually. But,
Alright, good.
It's not his thing. He likes working with wood, so fair play.
Yeah, of course. Oh, good.
Yeah. But yeah, we're all ready tomorrow. Monday we start our nice contract.
Right.
We just got, he spoke to our local builders merchant, and we've actually got a much better deal than we anticipated.
What on the materials?
Yeah, so looks like we could make a little extra money there, which is always nice.
Yeah.
We got 2 quotes back from the quantity surveyors for 2 other jobs. He's been to one client with our price for that on Friday morning.
Right.
And the guy seems quite happy. He was just waiting for his 3rd quote. We've already done his. We did a GPR roof for him a couple of months ago.
Right. Okay.
So we kind of.
So you got your foot in the door anyway.
Yeah. So we've hopefully got a little bit of an advantage there.
Yeah.
But it just comes down to price at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like it normally
No,
does.
Jamie, I didn't miss that. I'm going to do that later.
I thought it was a shadow on the bottom.
No.
Basically,
I saw you looking.
if we get all our contracts, we're looking at 9 months worth of work.
That's right.
Oh, that's good.
Good, mate.
Yeah.
Any
this is-
different, Jamie?
Going into Christmas.
Still got some flickering, yeah.
Yeah, and if we
But-
can spend that 9 months looking for another 9 months worth of work, we should be alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put the fence in.
It's looking
Can't
perfectly
remember
fine
when
on
they
your
done it.
stream.
Did they do it this week or did
Yeah,
they do it
there it
last
is. I'm gonna go back to the top of the map.
I must have done
When you
it.
look at the top of the map.
I'm just gonna go back to the top here. I'm just
The,
dropping these 2 bales. I'm hiding them for you.
I've got the maintenance
Oh.
guy in from the housing, Bob that own the houses.
Hmm.
I said to him, you need to come and look at this fence. I said, I'm not really bothered one way or the other. I said, because it ain't my house. I said, you need to come and see what they've done. And he come round and went, Jesus. He said, it's supposed to be the same height, Tom. I said, well, I figured that.
Yeah.
I said, but, you know, these idiots. I said, who puts a fence in with a gravel board that low? And he went, yeah, I see what you're saying. I said, because that's just going to rot out. I said, well, I've got a meeting with the bloke at 11:30 today, so he said, I'll bring it up. So what they're going to do, they're going to send some blokes round to put a concrete gravel board against their fence. And they're going to put a 600mm trellis on top of it.
Keep an eye there. In a second, Scrump, you'll see in the top.
Yeah, is that
Yeah,
how you do it?
oh, okay, yeah, I've seen it now.
It seems quite
It's
large.
minor,
Yeah,
though,
well, I mean,
Yeah,
yeah. The
but
original
it is
fence-
flickering a bit, yeah.
but I'll wait a
And,
second. When you'll see when I pan to the right here to the side of the tractor, it'll stop.
The original fence
Yeah.
is
In a minute.
6 foot my side of the fence, and they put 6 foot from their side.
never
and
had
they
that
put the
before,
ground's a lot
myself.
lower. Got to be a good foot.
Yeah, I don't have that.
No,
And
you're the
on
same
top of
trees,
that,
Johnny, and
I
you're
had
not a
2
flicker
foot.
at all.
So it was really quite massive.
Hmm.
But they've lopped like a good foot off the height.
Yeah.
But you
And
must have a setting in there somewhere that your computer can't quite handle.
Yeah, that's what I'll have to go
Struggle.
back and see.
Oh, I've got to wait now for them to do that. They're not finished at the kids' play already. Been a long time coming.
You
There you
seem
go,
to be
yeah.
doing a lot to that house that you don't own, mate. That you're
Oh, I'm
renting.
living here. I'm living here, mate.
Yeah, I know, but the landlord should be doing all that, or at least paying for it.
Oh no, I ain't doing it. They're doing it.
Oh,
I ain't doing none of this fencing.
no. But I mean, you fixed up around the house. You did the steps. You did the little patio thing. Your stuff on the ground, paving stuff. You've done all that.
Caving yet.
He's going to benefit from that.
Well, maybe when I die, Johnny, but for the moment, me and the grandkids.
Once you get the place all up to scratch, he'll probably kick you out.
No, it ain't that kind of gaff, mate. That's why I was desperate to get in here.
Yeah.
This is not that kind of gaff.
What is it? Housing association or?
No,
council?
no. It's Rotham Park Manor.
Oh, so it's, right, I see. Yeah.
Right, it's a farming.
Sounds
community.
fancy, mate.
Mate, it is. And you wait for the map.
I'm doing what
Doing a
now?
map, aren't you?
No, there will be.
Oh,
I'm
right.
going to make a map of the area. The farms.
Who you are?
Yeah.
All right.
But we
Can't wait.
We got to get ourselves sorted. I've nearly totally finished the house and stuff. So then we're going to start doing GE tutorials and Blender tutorials. But it is a stunning place.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Blenheim Palace.
Oh, yeah.
Sort of
That is
set.
posh.
It is huge. It's a huge house. And they do masses of filming here. You know, the Americans love it. They're always in
Right.
here filming.
Yeah.
Filming something or other. You know, and they even done one film the other week, and it had American flags on the flagpoles. You know, but it's a stone building. You know, with big stone blocks,
Right.
as opposed to brick.
The one you're living in?
No, that's not what I'm living in. I'm living in a red brick
Oh.
place. But the manor is stone construction, and it's big block, so it could really be anywhere in the world. You know, it's not like you can't look at it and go, that's an English country home. You know, because it doesn't look like the normal ones. But the grounds are enormous. You know, my sister, she works at a farm up the road, and they've got 400 head of sheep just in the grounds they don't use in this place. But yeah, it's pretty big, and they own property in Markier, which Wonko is junction 8, 9 on the M1,
Right.
and we are below junction 5 on the M1. But they got properties as far up as junction, but they got thousands of little cottages, and the rents are really, really decent. You know, I mean, the place it's lovely, but it's been the guys they employ as painters and stuff just no good.
I've done a bit of work for Blenheim Estates over the
Right.
years.
Yeah.
Not a lot. A friend of mine does a lot more for them.
Yeah.
And all their stuff is like pretty top notch. Even for the just the cottages they use for their workers. They still look after them really well.
Yeah, but the thing is here, the guys that they've employed to do the maintenance on the properties have not really been doing the sort of job that they should have been.
Yeah.
I don't think the painter ever even owned any sandpaper.
Seriously.
You know what I mean? Oh, seriously, Wonko, mate, I've never seen painting like it. And I think he was ex-military.
Right.
because my place looks like it's been done with a yard broom. You know, if it moves, salute it. If it don't,
Did he do it in camouflage colours?
no, he hasn't done it in camouflage colours. No, it's in white. But you see, there's things like they haven't glossed the doors or anything. It's all this one. I don't know what paint is. but it's just toshed.
Right.
It's just toshed over. And the thing is, they're lovely poplars. You know, I've stripped the banisters, and the banisters and the mule posts and everything are oak, and they've just been toshed over in dulux. You know, and badly toshed over in dulux. You know, big lumps in them and everything else. But it's just, I like my
Well,
house.
maybe he did use a yard broom, mate. He got the tin of paint, threw it against the wall, and then spread it out with the broom.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. That's exactly what it looks like he did,
I've
John.
seen people do that.
But he don't work for him anymore. They got rid of him. And I said,
I'm
well,
bloody surprised.
obviously you got rid of him too late.
Uh,
You know, when you're looking around the place, you sort of think, who the fuck did this? Who on earth thought this was a good idea? It's like there's out the back there's a brick built building, which I'm assuming back in the day when it was built was an outside toilet and a coal cellar. Yeah. Well, the coal cellar I cleared out. It had tons of coal in it, and the coal probably dated back from 1874, which is when the place was built, because it was proper coke. You know, the sort of stuff you put in a steam engine that was in the bottom of this thing. And
that would have been nice. You would have,
Yeah.
that would have been good coal.
it was good coal, mate. Yeah, I'll give it to my mates in Wales because they got open fire. And I made it a tool shed for all the, you know, rakes, shovels, all that sort of stuff. When
Yeah.
I opened the door, someone stuck a brick in with a bit of foam. You know, the old
Just with
expanding
the,
foam.
yeah, expanding foam, and
And
he
you're
glued it
thinking,
in with that.
Who the fuck put that in there? You know, 2 minutes
Oh,
to make a bit of a. You know, if I was
Cement,
a maintenance
yeah.
guy for there, I'd have a bag of ready mixed mortar in the back of the bag, just
Yeah.
for those kind of things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No,
bad.
with no brain.
we did get offered the opportunity to go and work for Arab royalty on a country estate. Yeah, but it meant we'd have to do all sorts of like paperwork that neither of us really had time to even contemplate doing. It was going to be like proper health and safety method statements and all sorts of bullshit like that.
Oh, if you took on the maintenance of this country home, you had to do all
Yeah,
the
yeah.
stuff they should have been doing.
yeah, basically,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
So like a main contractor type thing.
Yeah.
Did consider it for a short period, and we just thought, nah, not for us.
Was it good money?
Yeah, it would have been licensed as Charlie.
The old Arabs do like stuffing it out there.
They do. Like I said, we did consider it, but at the time, we just neither of us had the time or energy to try and get our heads around all that
And the
paperwork.
yeah.
But yeah, Blenheim would never have put up with that sort of standard of work from that decorator.
No. I mean, you know, there's so many things. It's like someone changed the roof, right? And by the looks of it, the roof length was not divided by the slates. Yeah,
Oh, right.
which means you've got to cut one something, right? Or what I would have done, I would have moved the lower one up, put an extra batten. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because there is, by the looks of it, it's probably about 2 or 3 inches difference. But the guy that done the roof 40 years ago just stuck it in as it was. No one's checked on it. Of course, every time it rains, the slate overhangs the gutter so much. If it's heavy, it doesn't go in the gutter, it overshoots it. And of course, runs down the red brick and washes
Yeah.
all the lime mortar out. Yeah? Before
Yeah,
you
yeah.
use. You know, it's just, but all because people haven't checked, you know, on what they've done.
Not checked or not bothered. I think it's the last one.
Well, probably not bothered, but you know, if you're paying people to do this stuff, you should be checking stuff that they've actually
I
done.
agree with
You
you
know what I mean?
straight away, but
It just does not make sense. To me.
the problem is that people just don't have time these days, and they just make it a quick fix, get the
Yeah,
money
but-
for it, and
You know, this
they
this
run
guy.
off.
No, but this guy is a guy that's the maintenance manager. You know, he should be checking up on everybody,
Yeah, definitely.
including his own guys. You know, but they just don't seem to bother for some reason. Don't know why.
Oh, there.
You know, or he should be employing people that are a little bit better than the painter was. At doing
Yeah.
their job, you know.
Yeah, I know exactly what you
Someone
mean.
that someone that's actually interested in
It's a
the
bit
job,
of pride.
rather than just taking the money.
Oi,
What?
come and open your bloody gate, I can't.
I mean, coming up, I'm
You've
shut
locked me in this field.
Have I shut the gate?
Yeah,
Oh, I must have done that to rake him, John.
yeah,
I did.
yeah.
It's
Well, I need to get out.
yeah, well, that's not my problem, is it?
Oh,
I was nice
oh.
enough to let you come through my fields,
yeah.
you know. And it's
I was
not
nice enough to do that contract for nothing.
Oh, here we go. Any time we're going to fit this in tonight. That's 3 times, isn't it?
It's at least
I'll
two.
have to-
I
I'll have
reckon.
I'll have to get a counter on my screen. A quote counter.
Yeah.
Oh, Gizmo, I do need you over on my farm if you have
Why?
time tonight.
Why is that, mate? What do you want?
Well, I did that straw for you. We changed it. You got
We change it in the thing.
stylish for me. No,
Did we
but
not- did we not
we
change
didn't
it
change
in
the
the-
names, so I do not own it.
So you want me to bung it in the machine for you?
Yeah, and make me owner of that.
We can do that. Because Jamie multitasking as always.
What's
2 implements on 1 tractor.
That's good.
Different implements.
Saves me doing it.
Yeah. When do you want me to come over, Scrump?
Well, if you can now, because I got my.
I can come
I'm
now,
ready
yeah,
for it.
because it's dark, mate. So, where are you? Can't remember. Down the bottom.
Maybe it works if you give me
Is
make
it
me
night time
contract.
again already?
All right, hang on. Let me do you. Well, let's try that first.
If you make me contract, I might be able to pick them up.
Contractor. Is that the one? No, that must be the one. Strong. Right, there you go, mate. You are now.
Ah, okay, I can pick him up now.
Can you pick
so,
him up? Right,
yeah.
it's easy life then. I'll get back to
Thank
you.
you.
Raking.
I'll get him in the machine and change names.
Good.
Because I was trying to get straw to my cars, and it was like, I can't pick him up.
Why can't they go in here? Something's going a bit garlicky.
It's a
I
little
wasn't
bit
there, I
dark.
didn't do it.
Just a little bit dark.
Typical winter weather, this.
Isn't it? Right. It's not like the weather we've had down here this week. I don't know what's been like up your way.
It was actually a pretty nice week, really. Yeah.
Really sunny. Quite mild and pleasant.
Yes. Yeah, we roofed the shed and did some fencing as well this week. Well, whilst the weather was good.
Yeah. the sunshine and all that.
Yeah. We're still getting jobs being sent to us from Wix though. It's like they just don't talk to each other.
No. Oh, what? So like the people that have been selling the stuff,
Yeah.
contacting you.
Yep.
They had been told by the area
Hey,
on their off the list of approved subscribers
Yes.
or installers or whatever.
I still do need a over here, Gizmo, because
Yeah,
I can
okay.
pick him up. I put him in the machine, but I can't change names on it.
Right, okay, and
Sorry. Bonko,
Hmm.
can you tell me why my chickens and ducks aren't producing?
Because they're all transgender ducks.
where did you get ducks from, mate?
From the map.
Are you green, Scrump?
Yes. I made your contract. You can tap vehicles.
Oh, no, that's all right, I'm here.
Not growing, they're just at
Over
zero.
here, I
Everything's
put
at
them in the
zero.
square already.
So what
And
do
they're
I-
a couple of
I'm
weeks.
in here.
I bought
Yes,
these.
I
the
think you
ducks
can see the bills.
Round bales, right, what do
Yeah.
I do?
You have to make them Scrum's property instead of Gizmo's.
Transfer to farm. No,
I
oh,
bought
see,
them 2
yeah.
weeks ago. They should have
Here you go, mate.
better than
Thank you very
zero.
much. Now I can use them.
Is that it?
Yes, that's it.
No
Easy.
plus doing something to the chickens and the ducks.
It's easy.
Have
That
a
was
look in
easy.
the help pages
Oh, you must
for Maize Plus because I don't know anything about
you
ducks
got
and
the
chickens.
contract.
I made your contract here.
That's
Oh,
all right.
I put it
Right.
off now.
Oh,
You can
oh,
put
so-
me off as well.
Ah,
He ended up
where
in a
are we?
conflict. I thought, whose is that? Good to go, mate.
There's no help on Maize Plus
Thanks,
that I
Isma.
can.
No? I thought that was.
Animals. There's animals. General chicken. Pellets of eggs appear. Yeah, they do. But not for me because everyone's bloody zero. Crop overview. Farming basics. Icon.
Sexual maturity, 38%.
Well, is it just me that I can't see it?
No, I walked up to the coop, walked up to the fence.
Yeah, but if you press the escape menu and look at your animals, it's zero.
Have you clicked on the
Everything
right?
is zero. They're unhealthy animals. Health 0%. Reproduction rate 0. Sexual maturity 38%. Oh, good. They're going to breed and not produce anything.
Well,
What the
no,
fuck?
they're not mature, Johnny. They've got to be 100% before they can breed.
Sexual
Okay.
maturity.
Yeah, maturity. They're only
Yeah, I know. But why are they at 0 is what I'm saying. For health.
Oh,
Because
Health
y-
0.
your food.
Reproduction 0 in the main menu. Is what I'm saying.
but is it because you're protein, energy, and moisture food? You just had the base food,
Well,
and
you
that's it?
didn't have to. They got their base food. You shouldn't have to give them all the food before they do anything.
I'm going to
Because I
say,
have no idea what the protein food is for ducks and chickens, or the energy food for chickens, or the moisture food for chickens. I don't know what that is.
I didn't even know Maize Plus did that on chickens and ducks.
And they're in the wrong order,
I
which
didn't
makes
even
it
know we had
fuck
ducks.
up. The food rates have to go in order from the highest at the top to the lowest at the bottom, but this isn't. 35, 10, 35, 20. It's in the long order. And that'll be Maize Plus doing that. Sorry.
no, you're not.
No.
These people should be locked up, shouldn't they? Or made that-
Locked up, should be taken out the
Maybe-
back of the shed and beaten to death with a bloody mallet.
Maybe they should be castrated, Bronco, so they can't breed. We don't want the son of Maize Plus coming.
That's just stupid.
I have no idea because I mean, who does chickens?
Who
Ducks.
does ducks? I've never done ducks.
No, I haven't.
Chickens are damn good. They're great money earners.
I wanted to start with chickens, but now I hear this story. I doubt it.
Nah, most of us have done something bad to chickens. Sorry.
Oh, here
The
we
problem
go.
is,
Oh,
Johnny, your credibility with Base Plus is seriously dented.
Yeah,
No, but and there's a big reason for it. Every time I go to do something, Most Plus has fucked it up. I want to try Most Plus. I want to play with Most Plus, but it stuffs everything
you
up
don't
all
like
the
change,
bloody
mate.
time.
You
Hey?
embrace it. You got to embrace
What, you
it.
saying the ducks are stuffing the chickens?
Well, that'd be interesting to see what the result comes out like, wouldn't
It'd be like a turducken.
it? It's a duck.
Yeah.
That was quick, Jamie.
Yeah. Pain in the ass. No, but I had the same problem on Court Farms, and a lot of people were having problems on Court Farms with the cows. He's put the order of the food in the wrong way around. People were complaining on the forum for Court Farms. And the simple fix is you just go in to the animal's XML and change the order of the food.
All right, well, I
Yeah.
can do that. Just
We can
send me
do
the
that.
list you want it in, and I will do it for you.
Well, yeah, have a look at all the lists for the animals. They have to be in order from highest to lowest. Otherwise, it stuffs up every part of the animal.
Can't wait for next week because Maze Plus is going to be hot.
Changed my Court Farms because he did respond and say he will. It was an oversight. He will change it, but he hasn't yet. I changed it on mine, and kabing, started producing milk, and they were all healthy, 100%.
I've not had any problems with milk on Maize Plus.
Right,
Me neither.
so
I'm getting milk
It's
as well.
over. He's done the milk. He's done the cows right with Mose Plus. Okay, and that will overwrite Court Farms list, so it will work there too. But you'll have the same problem with chickens because he's done it in the wrong order. And who knows? He may have done the wrong thing in pigs. I don't know. Don't own pigs anymore.
We'll know soon because I'll be buying some.
Yeah. Well, it's not just Mose Plus. All modders have problems and they do things wrong. And they don't realise at the time. Like the great Oxygen David. He got that wrong on Core Farms. One little slip up. So yeah, Mose Plus would be a plus on Core Farms because it fixes the cows. But anyway. What a bastard. Bloody hell. 8:30 in the morning, it's friggin' dark.
Yeah, sun's coming up.
We've only got an hour, Johnny, in daylight. And we're at 5x.
Yeah.
So that won't take long.
Not used to living in this climate.
20 minutes and we'll be there, mate.
Usually daylight at 7 o'clock over here,
Yeah, no, we don't get that over here.
even in winter.
I noticed last week how much darker it's getting.
Yes,
Oh yeah.
it's going
When
rapidly.
is your daylight savings change?
End of this month. It's October, isn't it? Will?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's normally about the 30th of October. Ish.
Why is it we can never remember the date? Like,
That end, it's that end of the month anyway.
it is, yeah.
I can't remember what day it is.
It's probably because everyone hates it,
But it'll be a
so
Sunday.
they don't remember it.
No, it'll be a Sunday near the end of October.
I wish they'd
Yeah.
just leave it alone, one way or the
Yeah.
other. I don't give a toss which.
Yeah,
Just
me
leave it
too.
alone.
That would make a lot of sense actually. Wonka.
Pick the middle. Pick the middle. Don't have the daylight savings time and don't have the non-daylight savings time.
Oh, what you mean?
Pick
do
the
half
middle
an
bit.
hour instead of
Yeah, and just leave it there all year round. Yeah,
Johnny, that's far too sensible. You could never become a politician.
I know that. No, I know that.
Politician is envied. Coming up with
I'll be
that.
right back, guys.
Okay.
Far too sensible.
Speaking of politicians, I watched a little bit of Farage being interviewed.
Oh, right.
That was funny.
What
he
was
was-
he
they
being
were-
interviewed about?
Well, she was talking to him about he went to the Conservative Party conference and he was being like really warmly welcomed there, and even Sunak was saying, you know, oh yeah, you can come back into the party. And then, of course, the media sort of jumped, oh, Farage is going to be back into the Conservatives, he's going to lead them into the next fucking election. And he's like, it ain't happening. It just ain't happening. He said, I left them 30 years ago and they've not improved. Then I watched Richard Sprice
This
from...
Sunak bloke is a dickhead.
You have elections soon in Britain.
I don't understand how he
The
makes
12
money,
months, yeah.
to be honest. Unless he's inherited it from his family.
Well, that's entirely possible, isn't it?
He's supposed to be worth billions.
Oh no, that's his wife that's worth
Oh, it's
billions.
his wife that's worth the money.
Yes, he's
Oh,
an
I didn't
Indian
realise.
billionairess. He's just a lowly millionaire.
Ah, so she's the one with the
She's the
dosh,
one with the money.
and it's her family.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Explains it. You still don't understand. These.
Well, it was a coup, wasn't it? We had an elected leader. She was
Yeah.
forced out.
Yeah.
Oh no, well no, our actually elected leader was forced out, and then the next one elected by the party was forced out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just, yeah. We're fucked basically, we're absolutely royally fucking screwed.
Yeah, I think they're. Because Labour won some Scottish thing. with a
Yeah.
landslide, didn't
They did.
they? You know, which is scary.
It's very scary, yeah.
You know, if the Scots
It's
are voting-
swearing about politics again. It is.
Sorry, Johnny. We thought it was better than Maize Plus.
Nah,
It's not.
not.
It's not as hot a topic as
Definitely
Maize
not.
Plus, but anyway.
No, it's not. So it is.
Brilliant.
Or controversial. Maize Plus.
Come
Yeah.
on, man.
It's only merely politics.
So the new is okay. We're not going to talk about politics. Oh, Jesus! Just ran over Johnny.
Bloody hell. Hang on.
You're going to play in the street.
wanna
You're going to.
I want to take your license number, mate.
In the interests of keeping the peace, we're not going to talk about Maize Plus, but politics is fair game.
Oh, yeah. The old
When are the
politicians are
elections
bloody
in
good.
Britain then?
Well, sometime in the next 12 months, yeah, they've got to
Oh,
have elections. And I suspect it won't be until the very last minute.
And the thing is, the way this lot are behaving, there's no way they're going to get back in.
But it'd be
So
nice
I
if we had
was-
some fucking choice in the matter, though, wouldn't it? Because there's nobody
Yeah.
to...
No, I know. There's not an alternative. Really.
No,
Well, I know
you're
where my
either-
vote's
You're either
gonna go.
voting the A-holes or the B-holes.
Yeah,
I'm
but it's
actually
like,
going to I'm going to vote for reform.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I can vote for Labour. They're just...
Oh no, I'd never vote for Labour.
And they can't vote for Conservative because they're just the same as fucking Labour now.
Yeah, no, but I mean, it'd be nice if there was a third one that had half a chance.
Well,
You know,
Reform will never get in next, this coming thing. But they might be able to influence shit, because if they're running at 8% of the vote at the moment, which is quite a big chunk
quite
of
a
people.
high. Yeah.
So they could start to influence things and make things happen for a more positive spin.
Because I think now they've cancelled this rail link. That is going to completely blow out anybody up north voting for.
Yeah, and the stupid thing is they didn't want it in the first place, most of them, because what they want is east-west connection, not north fucking south.
Which is what he's doing now.
Yeah, but they spent a shit ton of our money.
But apparently it was something he'd already cancelled. They cancelled the east-west project to do HS2.
Yeah.
Now they're going back on it. Enough.
Enough. Yo.
Enough chatting about politics. Johnny's getting bored.
No. Oh, you know how they're banning all these old movies and old, all the old really funny cartoons and all that?
Oh, well, you never seen
the old movies, Johnny?
Yeah, they banned, Looney Tunes, Disney cartoons, Warner Brothers. They've banned them all because they're so violent, disrespectful, and all that.
Yeah, did you know? When was the last time you saw Tom and Jerry on the mainstream TV?
Well, yeah, that's right. But what I was going to say is, none of that offends me, especially Looney Tunes. I'm not offended by any Looney Tunes except the ones in government.
Yeah.
They're the only offensive Looney Tunes.
Yep.
Is that over there an issue? I mean, over here we can still watch it whenever we want.
Oh, you can still watch it if you can find it, but they'll never put it on children's TV.
No, it'll never come back on TV. It's still on YouTube and all their other places.
It's still on Disney XD over here.
They've took it off because it's too violent.
Well, they banned Popeye because he's too violent and he smokes. They banned a lot of the Warner Brothers stuff because they smoke. And they're violent. It's just getting ludicrous. The cartoons they bring out now are just stupid.
Garbage.
Yeah, absolute garbage. And they're not offended by teaching children stupid things.
Yeah.
They should be more offended by that than so-called disruptive violence and smoking. It's stupid. It really is.
Yeah.
We live in very crazy times.
We certainly do.
Oh, we do.
No doubt about it.
There's not a lot of common
Jamie,
sense
if
or
you
logic.
press Control and F, you'll turn on the high beam. There you go.
I think that's it.
That is one of them commands, Johnny, that not many people know about.
No.
Control and F.
Yeah. You still have all your other lights running, it just turns on the high beam.
It just turns on the main beam, doesn't it?
Yep.
And it's something you don't get in console either.
Oh, you don't? Well, no, there's no control in that.
Also, on console, you don't get hazard warning lights.
No.
Really?
No, you don't get. Because there's no space on the controller, Wonko.
Yeah, I suppose
For
not. No.
Control F or I can't remember what it is for the hazards, but there's no space on the controller for those two commands.
Sad.
so you don't get him. You don't get hazard warning lights or main beam on console.
Top of the range consoles now are almost as much as a PC. Why would you? Why would you bother?
I tell you why people bother with an Xbox, because I was having this conversation with my two oldest sons, and it's because they get all the games for free. They buy an Xbox box pass for £10 a month.
Game Pass, yeah.
Game Pass, yeah.
And all the games come for nothing.
Yeah.
But you can
Oh,
get
plus
that
like a lamb.
Wonko, that pass works on
You
PC
can,
as
it
well.
works on PC. You can play it on PC as well.
Yeah.
You can use the Game Pass on PC.
Because it is, in fact, a Microsoft Game Pass.
Yes.
So you can use it for Microsoft just as well as for.
I just refuse to give Microsoft any more of my money.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely serious. I cannot abide the company.
No.
They're going to ruin the games
I
game industry.
hate it with a passion.
Because they're buying all the fucking gaming studios up.
Are they?
Yeah. Oh, there's court cases. The British government has told them to jog on.
Right,
And
okay.
obviously, no disrespect to the Americans, but
They haven't bothered.
they did initially ban it, and then for some reason they all went to court, and the judge said, "Oh no, it's all okay."
Yeah.
Yeah. And the European Union, of course, went, "Oh yeah, that's fine."
Yeah.
Our government once actually did the right thing, said, "No, this is called a monopoly."
I think they use it the same. They didn't want Microsoft to force with Epic Stores and some other of those.
Yeah, and
Because
Blizzard.
they would get Lizard, because they would get it. They
But then
refused it.
Yeah, they refused it initially, and then I could be wrong with this, but I'm pretty sure I read a little while ago that the judge then ruled that they could go ahead.
Yeah, I don't remember. I know they did refuse it the first time.
Yeah.
Because of the monopoly. I don't know what happened afterwards.
It'd be nice if they didn't, because there's no need for one company to own
All that lot.
90% of all the gaming companies out there.
Yeah.
And they do such a bang up job with their operating system. It's
Yeah.
why would you want them not to run everything else?
Yeah.
I've been playing with Linux obviously for the past week or so.
Right.
It's far from perfect, but it's just nice knowing that you're in full control of what's going on to your PC.
Right. So is that like just a completely different operating system,
Yes.
Yeah.
and it's totally on its own?
Yeah, but Linux is a bit of a handful. Well, not the Mint version, I believe it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm using.
That's quite of an easy to use version.
Yeah.
But I got two friends of mine who build websites and all that sort of crap over Linux. They run Linux servers, and they you have to write all the commands yourself from the first dot or comma till the last, which is you'll have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
It's not that easy.
It's
I mean,
not
Microsoft.
also,
It's not too hard, but you will
No.
have to know what you're doing.
it's a learning curve. Put it
So
like
the
that.
Mint version
Oh,
is
there's-
an easy one.
as
That's
far
the
as
easy
Yeah.
one, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's more user friendly
Yes.
than the basic, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you need to be reasonably happy to
Okay.
work with computers. I wouldn't
I mean,
say
if-
somebody.
But, like the thing is though, Wonko, if you put something like that in,
Hmm.
would you still be able to use things like Blender?
You'd probably have to run that in a virtual machine on your Linux machine, so that would be a bit of a pain.
Right, so you wouldn't be able to do things like GE and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, GE wouldn't be too bad,
Right.
because you can game through Steam on it. I would say it's super easy. It takes a little bit of setting up and messing about, and not all games will
I
work.
don't game through Steam anyway.
Ah, right.
I've got mine is a Giants download,
That's what I do as well.
and
Yeah.
and my 19 is a disc.
Yeah, I do use Steam.
19 is on a CD.
I think
CD-ROM.
Steam is a pretty stable platform.
Yeah. So you
It
can
also
use.
goes for iMac and Linux as well, so it's multi-platform.
Yeah, but I used to play 19 at work, and at work we didn't have any internet access that was powerful enough to run Steam.
Yeah.
And you can't use. You got to be online, and you to use the game.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
on Steam, you have to be online. You need
So
an
that's why
internet connection.
I had it on a disc, and I downloaded the one on a
Giants.
on the Giant from Giants because I wanted it that night
Yeah.
to have a look around it.
You can use a thing called a wrapper. There's one called Wine, is quite well known, and that
Right.
allows you basically sort of like fools the system into thinking it's a Windows machine by putting your Windows programs into a folder marked up as C drive.
Yeah. Right.
It does more stuff than that, but basically that's
So
essentially
you're,
what it does.
you're basically doing something similar to what I used to do on the Macs.
You have to head off, Jamie.
to
No,
get,
I'm going to try a few more settings.
Ah, okay.
Because I used to do that on the Macs. I used to have a thing that
Hmm.
you loaded up and it.
Oh yeah,
made
boot
it
camp.
do Windows
Yeah.
as if you was in Windows
Hmm.
at a Windows setting.
I shall carry on using my Windows machine for gaming, but everything else is
right, but everything else business wise you're going to do on Linux.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but that's understandable. Linux is a very, very stable system.
It is.
And
Yeah.
way more. It might be a little bit more complicated for someone that does not know too much about PCs. But if you know a bit about it and you have to do a lot of bookkeeping on it, it's just the perfect machine. It's also way more stable for example, for hackers, etc.
Right.
So there's a school of thought in the Linux community that says you don't need to put anything at all on your Linux
You
machine.
don't need a virus scanner, for example.
There are viruses out there, but more worrying probably would be malware and ransomware attacks.
Yeah.
That's probably what you would need to look out for. So I've just put a basic malware security program on there. It's quite lightweight. It doesn't seem to be causing any problems. So
Yeah.
as long as it's running in the background and doesn't cause me problems, happy days.
Fine. Yeah.
In my mind, I think it'd be foolish to run it, especially for a business, without taking some precautions.
Yeah. Yeah, and for what it costs, it's not really worth the risk, is it?
No, well, it's all free. It's all open source programming.
No, I meant for the virus thing.
Yeah, that's open source.
Oh, it's open source, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much all Linux stuff is open source. There's a few companies that do paid for stuff.
Right. So it's a bit like Blender then.
I assume so. I don't really know much about Blender.
But Blender's
Oh,
open,
damn it. I missed.
and different people. You know, if you make something that's an add-on for it, you can submit it, and they'll check it out, and if they think it's worth putting in, they'll add it.
Yeah. But basically, a group of people get together and then they'll design and program and code out a what they call a distro or distribution of Linux, and it'll be different to everybody else's version because they'll put in the bits that they like about other existing stuff, and then they'll call it
Right.
something different, and everybody can download it and use it or
Yeah.
help build it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Jimmy.
Welcome back, mate.
Let's see if this does any changes or not.
What did you change this time, Jamie?
I just try to lower some of the draw distance and some of the things like recording tire tracks and things like that.
Right.
I think it might be something running in the background of your PC. Maybe.
It might be because I'm streaming too, so that might be part of it. But the other night I was on with Johnny, I wasn't streaming; it was doing it. So
That's something we can never get from
Oh,
making
God.
board.
That's terrible, mate.
yeah,
I'm watching your stream now. That's
yeah,
shocking.
that's worse now than it was before.
Yeah, maybe you got to increase your draw distance, not decrease it.
Yeah. See now, when I turn that way,
Oh, it's
Oh, it's
atrocious.
bad. Yeah, it's bad. Bad now, Jimmy,
yeah,
compared to what it was. It's looked like winter time and autumn at the same. Trees with leaf and trees without leaves.
but then it's see there, I'm going across, and now it's stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, increase your draw distance. Try that.
Yeah. See now, I turn back. You'll see I go across the field. It goes, works fine. Then I turn and look back towards the farm. It's flickering. We'll see here in a second.
Yeah, that's atrocious. That's worse than Brummy's was.
Yeah.
Yours is just a rapid flick, where Brummy's was a flick, flick,
Yeah.
flick.
Do you not remember what Brummy did to fix it?
Yeah, he turned his graphics down.
That's all he did.
Yeah. As far as I know, that's what I remember of it anyway. My memory's so good. It must be right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Are you doubting me?
Who, me? No. What gives you that idea?
Uh, I was going to see you. I was going to watch you do your settings. Jesus.
It's going to be hard to do because you're going to. You'll come back here now. Because you're going to be delayed. I just changed it back now, so you'll see how long before you get my screen back. Back there now?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Turn your VSync off. I always have it off.
Desync off. Okay.
Turn your, go back where you were, up the top there.
You're,
Yeah. Frame, no, not frame rate. No, that wasn't where the VSync was, mate. Where was that?
with a VSync? Okay, one sec, I'll go back to there. So VSync. It'll take probably 30 seconds to come back. So VSync, frame rate limit, 60.
Turn that to 75.
Frame rate?
Yeah, I still can't see it yet.
Yeah.
Not that. No. Oh, yeah, 75. That to 75.
Frame rate? No, frame rate will only go 60, 90, 120.
Oh, that's the wrong one.
Yes.
Yeah, field of view 75. Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
In-game HUD, camera bobbing on. Yeah, no, that's pretty close to what mine is.
Okay, so I'll switch over to advanced here now. Let's take a second for it to.
Yeah.
So how's it looking at pigs then, Gizmo? You need to plant some fruits first before you start with it?
Yeah, I think I'm going to be doing that. Yeah, definitely. And then try and get some money before then. I think we'll be all right. I might even just get a few if I've got enough material. Probably going to wait till next weekend and see what we get back in and see how it works.
Yeah.
With the edited mixture.
Basically,
Wampa doesn't do the pigs. He just does the cows. But you've got to look at the chickens.
Just gonna
They're in
say,
the wrong order.
let me know what you want in the pig recipe, and I will add it if I can. I've never played with the big recipe, so I don't know what options there are.
I've never put normally with pigs you only put in sugar beets or potatoes.
I thought pigs could eat just about anything.
They can eat, but
Yeah,
in the pig food mixers, they tended to have just like sugar beets, a cereal, and a oil. So like either canola or soybean.
Yeah.
And then wheat or barley.
Yeah.
And then sugar beet or potato.
Yeah, that's the normal thing. I've changed that on mine.
Is what they normally put in the mixers.
Yeah. I've changed it to what we would do over here.
Yeah.
That's all. On my mixer, the mixer I want to add. I can't remember what's in that mixer. The one that you've got on your farm. Can't remember. I changed that one ages ago.
I've used that before.
Yeah.
It was fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
I used that on, I can't remember what map we were on. Might have even been Western Wilds.
Okay.
Or it might have been No Man's Land, I can't remember. But I used that before.
Yeah.
It's
just, Wonko, when you're doing recipes for any of the animals and they have more than one type of food, the best food has to be at the top and the worst at the bottom. You can't mix them up. You can't have one that's 100%, one that's at 30%, then one that's at 80%. It will stuff it up. It's got to be 100%, 80%, 30%, 20%, whatever. That doesn't matter, but the order matters. You can add food to it. That's fine. You can give your cows mulch.
They have to be listed in priority, do they? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, they've got to be listed in the priority from highest at the top to the lowest at the bottom. That's what you've got to do.
All I do with the cow recipe is I just basically, I think I've added alfalfa silage to it. And then I just change the maximum quantities to either 90 or 100%. And that gives you plenty of leeway then to feed them whatever you want out of that list.
Yeah, but that one that you've added has to be in the right order.
Well, I've not. I don't change the order in the Maize Plus.
Right. Well, that's what Oxygen David didn't do when he added silage to the cows. He just added silage and it was down the bottom. He gave it a value of 80.
Yeah, but
Which made it...
In Maize Plus, there's no value added. You have minimum quantity, maximum quantity. That's it. And then you have the moisture, and the other ones, whatever they are.
I'll have to look at the animal XML on this map. Then maybe he's got it wrong. The guy that did the map for the chickens.
Possibly. But like I said, all that happens on Maize Plus is, as far as I'm concerned, is I just tweak the sliders essentially. And to one of the cow mixes, I think it's the young stock recipe, I added a couple of extra things.
So there's no what value that food gives you. There's no listing in there.
Oh, that. If you open up the file, there's all the moisture foods, all the roughage, etc., in a separate section at the top of the XML. Then you go down lower to the actual recipe. So the ingredients have got their own values at the top, which I don't touch, which the help notes tell you not to touch. So whatever the values are,
either then, by the sound of that, could be either or either.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, because like I said, you can't. Total mixed rations for cows could be 100%, because you can't give them anything better.
No, but you don't,
of all foods.
Johnny. You don't have to. I for the cow mix, I put it on milk cattle, and it's asking 5 or 6 things in that list that you could do in there. But the only thing I put in there is silage and hay, and it works. You don't have to add them all.